It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Chargers coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no...
We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them, the second-round pick who's... They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is Smith with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it again with Barkley. He's got it to the 43 here. Now a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 4th down punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. That one complete to McConkey. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here's Herbert. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Dobbins running out of the gun. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
out of the gun, Herbert. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers 1st down.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. The ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Herbert now. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And this one finds McConkey.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And motion left goes a tight end. From the 17, Herbert.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air again, Herbert.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll look to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Running left, it's Barkley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Steps away. Oh, some strong running. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Hurts. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert from 10 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
That escapes the sack. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers. First down as the tackle made at about the 38.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now it's Herbert. Open man is Atwell, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Short throw to Disley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Dobbins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Herbert throwing again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of score a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Again, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. Shrugs him off. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Cameron Baker for the Chargers field goal.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Back to throw here. To the sideline and incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end left. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Now this one finds McConkey.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. Herbert.
He'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And his pass incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air again, Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now it's Herbert. That is caught. Touchdown.
And
Lad McConkey. 31 yards.
the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, now hang on here, because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A run on first down with Shipley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Shipley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Will Shipley taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Here's a give to Dobbins. To the 36-yard line, stop there. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Herbert, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Back to throw. Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Dobbins. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Eluding the... And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to Shipley. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is third. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Palmer. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. That's returnable now for Smith. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They go play action with Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. That's taken in by Palmer. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert now.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Now a give, right side. Blanton. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dalvin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Ladd McConkey.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chargers are able to move back in front.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That'll be caught by Shipley. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Hurts.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now it's Herbert. Hard throw, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down by 6, 44 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early